Man, I got some devastating news, man. Alim McNeill is just not being put on injured reserve. Are you effing kidding me? Alim McNeill, hands down the best interior defensive line we have on this Detroit Lions team. He's now been put on injured reserve. So that's automatically going to put him out for 4 weeks. So we have to pray that maybe he comes back before the playoffs. But we're probably looking at getting him when the playoffs start. The Detroit Lions start the year basically CJ going down in the second game. He's going to miss the whole year. James Houston, our best edge rusher, he's gone. He's probably not coming back till late December. The best linebacker we've had on this roster, Alex Anzalone, he's banged up. He's hurt. Who knows when he's coming back? The Detroit Lions cannot catch a break. And then Brad Holmes, see, this is the issue that a lot of us have with you, Brad Holmes. See, you had an opportunity to go and make some key moves during the trade deadline to get some guys in here who would absolutely be a difference maker, because we've seen what happens when the 49ers go out and acquire Chase Young. Look at the Bears defense. They go and acquire a Montez Sweat. See, you thought everything was cool because you watched the Las Vegas Raiders game and said, look at our defense. This is what we can do. No, Brad Holmes. This is what we tried to tell you. But you know what? What we do? All right, whatever. Cool. Now you got this happening. How does one team lose their best defensive player in each portion of the on the defense? Secondary, linebacker, defensive line, lineman, as far as tackle, edge rusher. We lost our best, bruh. I can't believe this. You go and draft a guy in Broderick Martin in the 3rd round. Actually give up picks to take this guy. And he's only been active for 1 game. Benito Jones, you starting him over Isaiah Buggs, and I'm not seeing Benito Jones do anything special. Why does he get the notch over Isaiah Buggs? Won't even activate Isaiah Buggs. And then you got Charles Harris, who ain't doing nothing. Romeo Okwara, he got sacked last week, but goddamn, where else he been at? I ain't seen him the other week. Like, bruh. Julian Okwara, Josh Pascal, Levi Onwuzurike. These are names who are supposed to be key contributors on this defense, and we ain't seen nothing out of none of them. And Brad Holmes, you thought that somehow this is the group of guys who you believe in. Dan Campbell, you got the right group of guys. Is that what you trying to convince us as fans? The writing was on the wall, and you had countless Lions fans telling y'all what it was. Now look at the situation. A defense that was already struggling, getting pressure on the quarterback. Now you lose your best interior defensive lineman. And then now you go and sign a guy who ain't a 12-year veteran who been on the couch for these past 12 weeks. You signed a Bruce Irvin. Thank God he was able to give us a sack last week. But really, what are you looking to get out of him? You're basing your hopes on a guy who's probably going to get at most 12, 13 snaps a game. I'm frustrated, y'all. I tried to hold it in, bro. The Lions are doing great. We understand that. But don't you understand that once the postseason comes, you have to have players who are at least above average to above average, and we haven't had that. Even Aiden Hutchinson is struggling. We don't have anybody to help alleviate the double teams and the game plan to take them out of games. We don't have anything to alleviate that. But I guess it's all cool because you know what? The Lions are going to win the division. Based on who we get in the first round, probably going to get a playoff win. And to be honest, that's probably good enough for the 90% of this fan base. But me, I'm looking at it like this. I know in this game, things change very quickly. You know how we were talking stuff about the Green Bay Packers, how everyone was talking about Jordan Love and how he sucks? Let me ask you a question. How has Jordan Love looked the last 3 weeks? Anybody? We don't have the time to sit back and think we're going to have a foothold on this division because we've gotten off to a great start. Things change very quickly, and when you have an opportunity to make a difference and bring a guy in who's going to be a difference maker on your team, you do it. Because as much as I've made countless videos praising Brad Holmes for his picks, if I'm being honest, on the defensive side, he has not hit on the players that he's hit on the offensive side. So if your plan was to let Brad Holmes fix his defense through the draft, then I gotta tell you, I'm a little worried about that. Once again, look at all the defensive linemen he's drafted up to this point. Anyone besides Aiden Hutchinson, who do we have to really count on? James Houston, a guy who played in 8 games last year and gets hurt early this year, so we don't really know what we have in a James Houston, but we're putting a lot of hopes on the guy who's not even on the field that much. I'm sorry I had to go on this rant, but this is just, it's been building. I can't confidently come on here and tell y'all the Lions are going to go far in the postseason because I'm looking at this defense. I'm seeing what's going on. It's not a coincidence. This team doesn't have the playmakers. And although we've had games where guys have shown out, it's been because of the teams we've gone against. But now it doesn't even make a difference now. Now we got the teams that aren't so great putting up good numbers against our defense. I don't know what else to say, but to get my point more across. I'm sure it's gonna be, like I said before, it's gonna be people here who is completely content on winning the division, maybe winning in the wild card round, and you know what? It's probably going to be good for 90-95% of the fan base, but for those small minority of fans who want more for this team, I feel you. I feel for you, and I express those same sentiments that y'all have, man. So, don't really have a lot more to say about this video. I appreciate everyone who took the time to watch this video. If you took the time to like it and subscribe, I appreciate that, man. Probably be coming with my Chicago Bears preview tomorrow. And yeah, there's just one more thing to worry about going up against Justin Fields. Can't expect any big presence in that interior defense, so we'll just have to see how that go. But I'll see y'all in the next one.